You know what? The cool thing here is that I'm so excited because I know today's conversation you will love it. We're going to talk about how to get a DUNS number for your business and how to start building business credit ASAP with that DUNS number. So don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Studio Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as terrific as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, we're going to talk about how to get a DUNS number for your business and how to start building business credit ASAP. It's very important. Why? Because building credibility, trustworthiness, and reliability as a business involves having a positive record of paying vendor and business loans back on time, right? Not only that, but a positive payment history can help you more easily obtain loans and lines of credit to grow your business. So it's all about credibility, trustworthiness, reliability, but also a whole constellation of opportunities out there. So, how can you prove that your business has a great credit history? You can use actually one of the free tools out there, and this is a DUNS number. So what is a DUNS number? A DUNS number is a unique 9-digit identifier for a business created by the credit bureau Dun & Bradstreet. And this is one of the three major business credit bureaus in the United States, right? Besides Experian and Equifax. And DUNS numbers have become the standard numbering system to identify businesses, not just in the United States, but across the globe. And DUNS stands for Data Universal Numbering System. Okay, and this was created and copyrighted in 1962 by Dun & Bradstreet. So this goes all the way back. Okay, and just as your social security number reveals a lot about you, your bank accounts, tax returns, credit score, residences, your DUNS number reveals similar information about your business. Okay, it is very important. And one thing you need to also understand here is that a DUNS number is not the same as a federal tax ID number. No, it's very different because a DUNS number is used for business credit reporting purposes, whereas an EIN, an employer identification number, is issued by the IRS and used for tax identification purposes. Okay, and you can actually look up your DUNS number. So you can, before you apply for a DUNS number, we even recommend that you check to see if your business already has one. If you have one, that's fantastic. Otherwise, you just need to create it. So we're showing you on the screen right now how to look up your DUNS number. And one thing I also want to say before actually starting the actual process is to understand that there is a difference between DUNS numbers and PAYDEX. So DUNS numbers are the actual identification number DNB attaches to your business, while PAYDEX is one of their credit scoring systems for businesses, similar to a FICO score for individuals. And the score ranges from the score that's the PAYDEX score, that is right, ranges from 0 to 100. And low risk businesses are usually in the 80 to 100 range, while high risk businesses typically score between, I would say, 0 and 49. So to get your PAYDEX score, you must register for your DUNS number and have at least 4 trade references. Okay, this is very important. So your DNB business credit reports are available to the general public, including landlords, customers, insurers, and potential partners. So how can you actually how can a DUNS number help you? It's very important. Now, before we even answer that question, I want you to remember that since businesses are now required to obtain a DUNS number, not every company has one. Okay, according to Dun & Bradstreet, 330 million global businesses have a DUNS number, but it's not a requirement unless you want to contract with the government or you want to you want to receive a grant from the government. Okay, but a DUNS number can help your business in several ways. It can help you. There are actually, based on our analysis, there are 8 ways. There are 8 ways a DUNS number can help you. It can help you establish business creditworthiness. Okay, because your DUNS number, if you really think about it, is directly tied to the credit profile DNB builds on your business, right? So that's pretty cool. It can also help you safeguard your personal creditworthiness. We have been speaking at length on this show and on other videos about the importance of segregating your personal affairs from your business's affairs. And a DUNS number is a great way to start that relationship, to start that conversation. Okay, so you want to separate your personal creditworthiness from your business creditworthiness. Very important. A DUNS number can also help you bid on government contract. As I said before, local, state, and federal contracts and opportunities will likely require your business to have a DUNS number. Any contracting opportunity in the System for Award Management, the SAM system, will require a DUNS number to apply. This is important because many government contract opportunities require businesses to submit their DUNS number first before even attempting to make a bid. So if you're interested in doing business with any government agency, for example, DOD, FEMA, other federal agencies, consider registering with in the System for Award Management in addition to getting a DUNS number. We're actually working on a show to teach you how to register for SAM. And with the DUNS number, you can get longer terms with your suppliers. You can work with private foreign companies. You can actually keep personal and business finances separate so that you don't get sued. If you get sued, you're not exposing your personal assets. You can speed up the application process for an SSL certificate to make your business website more secure. You can also use the DUNS number to develop iOS apps for the App Store. Remember, Apple requires businesses to sign up with their DUNS number. So now that you have the constellation of benefits that a DUNS number provides to your business, how do you get a DUNS number? First, you want to check if you already have one. This is important. Anyone can request, the thing here is that anyone can request a DUNS entry for a business, including business owners, vendors, financial institutions, and government entities. So if a third party has requested your business's credit information, you may already have a DUNS number. Yeah, that's just the way it is. It doesn't work for a personal social security number, but for DUNS number, it does work. So to find out if you have a pre-existing DUNS number, you want to go to the DNB website and enter your business's name, phone number, and address. If your business has an existing DUNS number, you can confirm your identity to gain access to your credit report and update financial records. So the primary reason, so I'm showing you on the screen all the snapshots that we have gone through. So you see the first snapshot there, the second snapshot. So the first snapshot, you have to indicate whether you have a U.S. business, a Canada-based business, you are an Apple developer, or you are a U.S. government contractor or grantee. And then once you click search, you'll see the search results. And if your business is not in the result list, then you click on get a new DUNS number. This is because DNB wants to make sure, again, as I said earlier, nobody has already created a DUNS number for your business. Okay, and then when you have choices, you want to choose a DUNS number plus credit signal, which is free, unless you need the other two paid options, DUNS file plus credit signal, the $299 one-time fee, or a small business starter plus credit signal, nearly $1,000 one-time fee. And this is optional, and this is very, very important, folks. I want you to listen here. You can pay for fast tracking. If you want to receive your DUNS number fast, quickly, you can actually pay for it. So after submitting an application, it can take up to 30 days to receive a DUNS number. If you want to expedite the process, you can pay $229 to get your DUNS number in 5 business days or less, okay? And DNB may fast track online some DUNS application for free if you are registering as part of a bid for a government grant or contract. But you got to specify that. So you can see here, I'm showing you right now, so you can complete the rest of the application. So you enter your personal information. You will receive an email confirmation from DNB. They will give you a temporary password to log in. Okay, and then you create a permanent password. And once you do that, you will be in the system. So before continuing the application for a DUNS number, I want to make sure you do a few things beforehand. There are a few things you need to do. before continuing your DUNS application. Because all we've done so far is just to register in the DUNS system. Now you have to continue the application itself, right? Please make sure your business is already incorporated. Very important. First, you want to incorporate with your LLC, C corp, S corp. You want to do this with your state because this happens at the state level. So inside the application, you'll need to provide the DUNS application. That is, you'll need to provide information like your legal name, the name of your business's headquarters, and address of your business, your telephone number, whether you are a home-based business, and the number of employees at your physical location. So DNB rather is trying to gather as much information about your business as possible. You need to gather all of your info. So if you don't have a DUNS number, you can register by filling out a simple online application, but you need to have your business's legal name, the year of establishment, the address, phone number, and one thing that they really want to pay attention to is the primary products and services because that helps DNB classify or categorize in their system. Okay, and so once you have that, once you make sure your business is already incorporated and you have all the necessary data, you can now continue the DUNS application. So on the screen right now, you can see the screenshot. You want to enter the data into the fields online and read it over the phone to complete your registration. You can also, so you can do it over the phone or you can do it online. Really depends on you. And the whole process typically only takes a few minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. So you need to provide specific information about your business. You can see the boxes there on the screen. And you want to add officers and principal shareholders. And please make sure that you add the percentage of their stake in the company. And you also need to provide information about the business location. So all this info, again, all this sort of business intelligence, it's sent to a DNB and they just put it in their database, and that allows them to conduct surveys, do analysis about business model, about what kind of products and services they need to offer their customers. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. I'm still speaking to you today about how to get a DUNS number for your business and start building business credit ASAP. And so after adding the business location, now you need to upload business verification documents. And Dun & Bradstreet wants you to attach at least 2 legal documents with the business's name and address clearly indicated. So they need to tie those documents to the name of the business and to the address. Very important. DNB will accept any of the following document types for business verification processing. So uploading 2 documents from this list is recommended. That's what they want. So you can actually upload articles of incorporation, certificate of amendment of articles of incorporation, Secretary of State approved business registration, Secretary of State certificate of filing. So because business incorporation happens at the state level, the names might be different. But as long as you have an official document with the seal of your state authorities, you should be fine. You can also send DNB an EIN, TIN confirmation letter. TIN stands for tax identification number, proof of a business phone service, proof of a utility bill in your company's name, proof of a business insurance policy such as a workers' compensation policy or a casualty insurance policy, proof of a business lease, for example, a building, vehicles, equipment. And so once you're ready, just click submit. All right. So once you have that, you will see the success confirmation page. Keep in mind that at this point, your Dun & Bradstreet number request has been duly submitted. Okay. And DUNS number request, as I said earlier, can take up to 30 business days to process. So you will receive an email once your DUNS number has been assigned. And please click the link in your email to log into your DNB account and access your new DUNS number. Now, if you don't want that, if you don't want to wait, or you have a deal that's going on and you need some quick number, you can actually fast track the process and get the number in less than 5 days. but you have to pay $229. Okay, so I really want to emphasize that. I want to talk to you about so once you have your DUNS number, you got to start reporting business transactions. Remember, information in your DNB file comes from various sources, okay, including your own source. Very important. So once you have an established DUNS number, your business credit report will automatically gather public information like legal documents and bankruptcies. Most suppliers and vendors do not report directly to DNB, so if you want your score to include past business transactions, you will typically need to submit them yourself for a fee, of course. And how does your DUNS number help your DNB rating? It does help it a lot. Okay, a DUNS number helps make sure your DNB rating is accurate, complete, and up to date. This trifecta is very important: accuracy, complete status, and up to date. Okay, so you as well as your business partners can actually submit information to DNB directly. And what is DNB rating actually? They're actually, when you think about DNB rating, I want you to think about a business credit database. There are several business-specific credit reporting bureaus. Among these contenders, DNB is one of the oldest and most recognized. It's often the business credit bureau that some of the bigger lenders turn to when they are evaluating the risk of lending to or working with the business. So when someone wants to check your business credit report, they may turn to DNB and pay a fee to see the report that the bureau generates. And a DNB business credit report can include several factors such as your business payment history, a comparison of how your business stands within your industry, an evaluation of your company's financial stability. So they look at your financial statements, your cash flows, your balance sheets, your income statement. And one of the most important details, however, is the DNB rating. So the DNB rating is made up of two parts, okay? You have two parts. So you have financial strength. So this is listed as a code or a rating classification. So it actually measures your company's financial strength as judged by your business's net worth, equity, or size. And this can range from HH, this is a $4,900 or less, all the way to 5A, 50 million or more, or IR or 2R when the rating is based on company size. What I'm trying to say is that if your business's net worth is less than $5,000, you'll be actually rated HH. Okay, but if you are actually if you have more than 50 million as a net worth, as business net worth, you'll be rated you'll be rated 5A. So this is the first part. Financial strength is the first part. Then you have composite credit appraisal. So the composite credit appraisal measures your business's creditworthiness on a 1 to 4 scale. The lower the number, the better. And DNB assigns your business the number based on its analysis of factors like your payment history, financial statements, number of employees, and any relevant public records available. And so how do you actually establish business credit with your DUNS number? Well, there are a lot of ways to do it. There are usually 7 steps in our analysis that we have found to help you establish business credit, and a DUNS number plays a pivotal role in the process. So we've already covered the first 2, right? So you need to establish a separate business entity and register for a DUNS number. So those are the first 2 elements when it comes to establishing business credit. Now, the third thing is you need to open a bank account for your business. And sometimes banks may ask for your EIN, but also your DUNS number, because banks have a whole system for verifying the creditworthiness of a company, including what they call paychecks system that allows them to see the banking history of an account, whether it is an individual account or a business account. Okay, with the DUNS number, you're also able to get an employer identification number from the IRS. In some cases, the IRS may not ask for it. In other words, you can apply for an EIN without a DUNS number. But in some cases, if you already have it on the form, on the application form for the EIN, you may be asked to provide it. And if you have it already, just provide it. It's fine. Okay, and once you have your DUNS number, you can establish business credit also by making on-time payments. Okay, and once you make the on-time payments, please report them yourself. The reason is that not all, as I said earlier, not all vendors will report your transactional history to DNB. If they don't, you're losing because you're having a perfect payment behavior that's not being reported to the quote unquote credit authorities. So you want to report, you want to self-report. If you've been making good on-time payments, report them yourself. You also want to ask vendors to supply trade references to Dun and Bradstreet, not just to report transactional history, but also to report trade references, to supply trade references to DNB. And another thing you want to do is to monitor your business credit scores and ratings. Okay, this is pretty cool. It doesn't matter if you just keep building and building and building your credit score, but you have no idea, you have no intel on what's really going on. So a a DUNS number helps you establish business credit, but you gotta monitor it to make sure it is accurate. Okay. Thank you so much, folks, for your attention in today's conversation. I was actually speaking to you about how to get a DUNS number for your business and start building business credit ASAP. So I spoke to you about what a DUNS number is, how that number can help you, how you can get a DUNS number, how you report business transactions to DNB, how does your DUNS number help your DNB rating, and how you can actually establish business credit with your DUNS number. Thank you so much. I will speak to you another time, but until then, remember, stay marvelous.